The new high school is on track to open next year. Good morning, I'm Lizzie Milstead.
And I'm Will Vickers, and this is THS TV. And now to today's top story.
The new high school is on track and set to open in July of next year.
Now let's take an inside look at the construction of the building. I'm Will Vickers, and I've got you covered on the high school update. They finished bricking the back of the high school, and Dr. Vickers has chosen a window he likes, a black brass window, and it will go well with the clean brick. In the high school, there will be 8 staircases and 4 elevators. The elective hall can withstand a F5 tornado, and the band room will be right in front of the theater. The cheerleading gym is under construction as of now, and the board president, Adam Mosley, has a lot to say about the new school.
We still have several different phases that are occurring right now. The main academic building is on track to open in July of next year. The second and third phase, the gym package, the performing arts, band rooms are right behind it. And actually, even though it's not good for our yards right now to be in a drought, it's actually helping with construction and keeping crews out there. So everything looks to be on schedule.
The dining area for the lunchroom is also going up, as well as the elective hall. Reporting for THS TV, I'm Will Vickers. That's more. For more updates on the new high school, keep tuning into THS TV.
Students from each school gathered at the Board of Education last Thursday to be named a part of the Superintendent's Student Advisory Committee. The committee meets with Dr. Vickers and his central office staff each semester and talks about issues going on at ACS schools. The purpose is to get a student's perspective and to give the students a feel of how the school system operates. Superintendent Wayne Vickers says that he thinks that this is an honor for the students, and as they are representing the over 6,500 students in the system.
It's a nice privilege to have, knowing that you are looked up on by your teachers and other students. They look up to you and just being recommended. We'll mainly just be talking with Dr. Vickers on things that are going on at the high school and be recommending changes.
Representatives include members from all grade levels. For a full list of the council, visit alabasterreporter.com.
In other Alabaster news, Dr. Danny Steele, former principal of Thompson High School and current principal of the Thompson 6th Grade Center, received state recognition as Alabama's Principal of the Year during the state board meeting last week. Steele earned the honor last spring. The state award qualifies him to compete in a National Association of Secondary School Principals National Principal of the Year program.
Now let's take a look at other hot topics in today's national headlines. A New York City police officer shot and killed a 66-year-old woman. Officers went to the apartment around 6 p.m. on Tuesday after a neighbor called 911 about an emotionally disturbed person. The sergeant went to the 7th floor, and the woman grabbed a baseball bat and attempted to strike the sergeant. The officer fired 2 shots, striking the woman in the torso. The Obama administration is accusing Russia of hacking U.S. political organizations. States are reporting attempts, in one case successful, to breach voter registration databases. The public is concerned about next month's election, but election officials and cyber experts say it's virtually impossible for some outside group to influence the election outcome. Saudi Arabia has taken the rare step of executing a member of its royal family after he was found guilty of murder. Prince was convicted in the shooting death of a man during a group quarrel.
So it's definitely going to be an exciting night tonight for the football game. We're hosting Hoover.
Oh yeah, I love going to the football games. They're just an amazing experience.
I've always enjoyed it, and I've always enjoyed covering the games, and I'm excited to commentate it tonight. I just have a few games left, and I've been doing it over the past couple of years, and so it's been a really fun time. And I've got more in today's sports.
But first, we've got your needs to know in today's announcements.
We'll be right back with more THS TV.
Still to come on THS TV. Tonight, the Warriors will hit the field with their opponent, the Hoover Buccaneers. In today's sports, we will give you the scoop on what will go down under the Friday night lights. Warrior Excellence Awards are given out to one student every month to reward them for their hard work. On today's show, we'll update you on the latest award recipients. You're watching THS TV, your source for sports.
The varsity football team has one more chance to make it to the playoffs, and it all comes down tonight when they take on the Hoover Bucks. The Warriors are currently tied with Oak Mountain for 4th place, but the loss to Oak Mountain earlier in the season gives the tiebreaker to the Eagles. The Warriors need a win tonight and an Oak Mountain loss to Spain Park to clinch the spot. Thompson faces a serious feat as Hoover is undefeated in league play and has dominated opponents. But the Warriors have momentum on their side as they defeated Huffman in overtime last week. Thompson will once again have to rely on their defense to lead the team as it's 3rd in the league in points allowed and held Huffman to 7 points last week.
We have to play as a team, play as one unit, and if we play as one unit, then we can come out with a dub.
Football start, teams are beginning to make final pushes for the last few playoff spots. Mountain Brook, who is in 2nd in our area, plays Huffman. Spain Park will go up against Oak Mountain. Tuscaloosa County will be playing Vestavia. Both of those teams are out of the playoff contention. In the top two of 7A are McGill-Tulane and Hewitt-Trussville, who both sit undefeated with McGill-Tulane 8-0 and Hewitt-Trussville 9-0. Week 8 of college football season has key matchups for both the Crimson Tide and the Auburn Tigers. Alabama plays number 6 Texas A&M. The Tide and the Aggies are the last 2 undefeated teams in the SEC. Auburn will play the 7th-ranked Arkansas Razorbacks. Ranked 23rd, the Ole Miss Rebels will take on the 25th-ranked LSU Tigers. Ohio State will face off against Penn State. From the high school gym to the college turf, we've got the details in today's national sports headlines.
The Pittsburgh Steelers have taken a big blow as Ben Roethlisberger looks to be out 4 to 6 weeks. He has a torn meniscus and had surgery earlier this week. This is big because the Steelers are going to face off against the Patriots this upcoming Sunday. Tom Herman is a hot commodity these days in the college football world, and at the end of the season, he could have multiple offers on the table. But looks like Houston is going to have one of their own. Vontez Burfict is making headlines again. He is being fined $75,000 for penalties. He had a suspension repealed and is on his way to have the $75,000 fine repealed as well.
That's all for today's sports. Tune in on Monday for a recap of tonight's game. Now back to Lizzie with more news.
Administration has returned to the classrooms again, recognizing those going above and beyond in the schools. Several students were rewarded with the Warrior Strong Award, but only one student won the Warrior Excellence Award. Reporter Brady Talbert has that story, as well as how the Warrior Excellence winner has used his native language to help others.
Classes weren't quiet yesterday morning, and no, it wasn't a disruption, but rather the applause of students cheering on their peers. Dr. Hester and other administrators paid a visit to students whose acts of character and involvement in the school have earned them the Warrior Strong or Warrior Excellence Award. Several students were given the Warrior Strong Award after a teacher noticed what they were doing inside the classroom that made them stand out. But only one student, after being voted on by a committee, was given the Warrior Excellence Award. The award was given to native Spanish speaker Giovanni Rivera after he helped translate for a student during a medical emergency.
They called the announcements that were like, we need your assistance to Ms. Hamlin, like, because I guess the student, he didn't know how to speak English or nothing. So, like, she grabbed me, and we just, like, ran up there, like, emergency. We just saw, like, a bunch of paramedics and stuff. And then we got there. There was another teacher helping out, and I guess he was having a seizure. But then when we got there, it's like he was doing better now.
The Spanish teacher that selected Rivera to translate for the medical emergency was Charlie Lindley Hamlin. She was also the teacher who nominated Rivera for the Warrior Excellence Award.
Giovanni had no hesitation whatsoever about helping me when I said I needed it, and so I knew he was the right person for it.
Both Hamlin and Rivera believe that speaking in a student's native language can extend even further than just the classroom, but a skill that can be carried on into the real world.
If you bilingual, you got more opportunities and stuff in life.
It is actually one of the closest things to my heart to be able to help my native Spanish speakers find jobs and careers that utilize both of their language skills. So to have students be able to really see a real life situation where they understand how important it is that they have those skills is amazing, and I hope that it shows a lot of students that they have so many job opportunities and career opportunities if they speak another native language.
Although Rivera was able to use his Spanish background to help his teacher and another student in an urgent situation, just remember that the Warrior Excellence program focuses on a student's character, meaning that you could be the next to receive the Warrior Excellence Award. Reporting for THS TV, I'm Brady Talbert.
Make sure to tune in Monday as we highlight a teacher who makes a difference in our school.
Through 6th grade are getting a look into their cheerleading future today. The competition cheerleaders held a cheer camp on Wednesday to teach the future Warrior cheerleaders a few cheers and chants, and a line dance to perform at tonight's Thompson versus Hoover game.
We invited the little girls in the city for our future Warrior cheerleading camp so that they cheer with us Friday night at the game halfway through, just for them to have fun, and we raised money for our competition squad. It was really fun. It was good to see all the little girls having fun with us, and it was nice to teach them everything.
Want to see them perform? Come to the game at 7 tonight at Larry Simmons Stadium.
I think trunk or treats are a really cool idea that they do. It gives like younger kids the chance to go out and like have that Halloween experience, but it's a little less chaotic for parents as well.
Yeah, I really like working a trunk or treat at my church.
And I'll have more in today's entertainment.
But first, Sammy has your local forecast and today's Warrior weather.
We'll be right back.
Still to come on THS TV. Thompson Middle School students are singing their hearts out with nothing but their voices. A new a cappella group called Red Town is taking over TMS one song at a time. Prepare to be scared. October is officially spooky season, and in today's special segment, we'll give you the latest on haunted houses in our area.
You're watching THS TV, your source for entertainment.
Amy Chatham, and this is your Warrior weather. Today will be cooler with some clouds and sun and a high of 72 degrees. Tonight you can expect the temperatures to get a little chilly with a low of 44 degrees. Looking into this weekend, you can expect highs in the 70s and lows in the 40s with partly sunny skies. Monday you can expect highs in the lower 80s and lows in the 50s with partly sunny skies. On Tuesday we will see some partial sunshine with highs in the upper 70s and lows in the lower 50s. Next week's bus stop forecast will be a chilly one with the sun not rising until nearly 7 o'clock. That's all for today's Warrior weather. Now to Lizzie with your entertainment update.
It's a scene right off a Hollywood set as students in 2 classes are getting real-world experience. The TV and producing and editing class are currently filming a movie called The Scorpion. This film centers around an American gangster known as the Scorpion. The TV production and editing classes have partnered with the Acting on Camera course, and they've been working together on this project for the past month. Production wraps today, and they will finish editing the film later this semester. Next week, the class begins studying sitcom, and they'll soon begin production of their own show, starring students from the halls of THS. For information on this movie and the TV and Film Academy, subscribe to their YouTube channel at THS TV and Film Academy. If you're looking for somewhere to celebrate Halloween a few days early, First United Methodist Church is a place to be on October 29th. From 3 to 5 p.m. on the Saturday before Halloween, the First United Methodist Church of Alabaster have a live music, cotton candy, and a bounce house, and of course, tons of candy. From participants' trunks at this year's Trunk or Treat, this family fun event will be held in the Restore parking lot at 128 Market Center Drive. It's pitch perfect at Thompson Middle School. This year, the Thompson Middle School Music Department has made an a cappella group called Red Town. This group contains sopranos, altos, tenors, basses, and beatboxers. They have already gotten involved in the community. The students have previously been singing the national anthem at many of the football games and volleyball games for the middle school. One of the biggest events that will happen all year for Red Town is next Friday, where they will be performing at the University of Alabama at Birmingham volleyball game. For more updates about groups or events happening around our area, keep tuning into THS TV. Music, movies, and more. We've got the latest gossip and celebrity news and today's Hollywood headlines.
The Wolverine is returning for his 9th movie. This movie is titled Logan and is set to be Hugh Jackman's final movie as the character. The movie is set in the future with an older Logan struggling to survive in a new world where mutants are all but wiped out. The real Slim Shady has just stood up. Eminem has released a nearly 8-minute song called Campaign Speech, focused on the campaign and other major events going on in the country, such as Colin Kaepernick. Mathers tweeted saying he is working on an album. He has not released a solo album since 2013. Warner Brothers have acquired the rights to the Willy Wonka name and plan to make a new movie. This news comes just months after the death of the original star Gene Wilder died. The producer of the Harry Potter films, David Heyman, will help on the project. No release date or cast has been announced.
That's all for today's entertainment. Tune in on Monday to learn all about the Halloween movie night that's coming up. Now let's toss it to Joseph with today's Spooky Spotlight.
Arab, Alabama has made it onto our spooky spotlight this year due to its nightmarish Darkwood Farms, right in the heart of the town. Visitors of the tour even say that the attraction is haunted by a tall man in a black trench coat and a supposed young daughter that sometimes roams the halls. The farm has been open for 10 years now and it has perfected the art of making you scream. You can find this nightmare at 1232 Granada Road in Arab, Alabama for only $15. Enter at your own risk and be sure to tune in Monday for more Spooky Spotlight. That's all for today's Spooky Spotlight. Tune in every Monday and Friday in October for Spooky Spotlight. Now back to Lizzie with more news.
The Warrior Wrestling Club and Thompson Wrestling Team is hosting its 5th annual mattress sale on Saturday, October 29th.
The wrestlers will have top brand mattresses such as Simmons and Restonic discounted up to 50%. Prices will range from $249 to $2,500 and a variety of mattresses. Mattress sets, mattress toppers, and box springs will be available.
We've got you covered on all the fundraisers happening at Thompson. Now Sammy will make sure you're prepared as you cheer on your favorite teams. Sammy?
As well, letting the field lights glow. At halftime, the temperature will drop to the upper 50s, so wearing a jacket may make you more comfortable. That's all for your Friday Night Lights forecast. Back to you guys.
So obviously the game's tonight, and it should be a big one.
It's going to be a very big game. It's really important to their season and trying to make a push into the postseason.
I know, and I'm excited about it. We'll be on the call, and so hopefully anybody who can't make it to the game will tune in.
Tune in on Monday to find out who won the banner contest.
And follow us on Twitter for more updates on events happening at THS this week.
Have a great day.